Your parents will never understand the journey that you're on. What you're doing is ridiculous. Get a real job. Don't believe all these fairy tales. Not everybody can become a millionaire. Have you heard these before? I for sure have heard these before, and in fact I almost hear them every single day. And of course, things like that is not good for you because it poisons your mind. And all of us, we all have like moments of weakness and moments where we doubt ourselves. I have, and probably you will have as well. And especially in these moments of weakness, these are the moments where these sayings hurt you the most. And these are also the moments when these sayings are the most dangerous. Your thoughts like, okay, they might be right. And you realize, okay, I haven't had any success yet. And will it ever come? What if nothing ends up working out and I turn 30 or 40 and I will still be like broke and unemployed? Maybe I should get a second job, like just as a second plan, as a safety net. And these are signs that like the poison unfolds its effect. These doubtful thoughts is how everything starts. And I, for example, caught myself in the last couple of weeks, and this is also why I'm making this video. I caught myself dreaming a little bit smaller. And I also caught myself daydreaming about and asking myself, okay, if I would do a normal job, what kind of normal job would I do? And this was like a clear sign for me, okay, the poison process started. Yes, so what I did was I first of all spent less time with those people who were poisoning my mind. And if you're still living with your parents, as I do currently, this can be kind of hard because, I mean, they are around. But especially when they start saying stuff like that, what we have to do is we stand up and we go outside. We leave the room. We might watch a YouTube video of someone who represents the life that we want to live, and that is very motivating to us and that gives us hope and belief. And I think in these moments it's also important, and this is also what I did, is to review our goals again and to start thinking big again. Because I realized for myself, like as soon as you stop looking at your goals like daily, they become a little bit more unclear in your mind. It's like something goes into the distance and it's becoming smaller and smaller and smaller. What I also did is I gave myself the commitment to not be mediocre, and that I will build my dream life. And yes, this is what I'm going to do. This is also the reason why I started this channel. You will see me here succeeding. You will see my journey, I will document it. And right now, yes, I'm struggling, and right now I'm not where I want to be. Yeah, but for sure, like maybe a couple of months, maybe a couple of years, probably years, but who knows? Like I will be the successful person that I'm striving towards. I have no doubt about that. And if you're watching this channel, you're probably also a person who's unhappy with his life and unhappy with where his life is heading towards. And the thing is, why you are unhappy, or one reason why you could be unhappy, is because you know that change is possible. You have seen countless examples on social media, on maybe also on YouTube, of people who have changed. But guess what? Your parents haven't seen those examples, and they grew up in a different time. They had no internet, and the path towards success, let's say it like that, that they've been told since they were born was get good grades in school, get a good job, and the better your job, the better your life. This is their paradigm, and this is what is burned into their mind. This is also why they are telling me, and also maybe your parents are telling you this. This is their worldview. And to be fair here, if I would have grown up in such times, I would probably advise my kids to get a normal job as well. Because the only reason why I found out about personal development and that change is possible and that you don't have to live a mediocre life is the internet. Or more precisely, YouTube. Without the internet, I would not have found out about it, and I would probably live a very mediocre life. Probably a very unhappy life. Because I would just not be aware that change is possible. So, and your parents are living in a very different world, and they are not aware that change is possible and that they can break out of mediocrity. And I'm pretty sure it's not possible for them to understand with their current paradigm, with their current worldview, to understand your worldview and the path that you're on, the journey that you're on. So this is what I found out for myself. No matter what I will tell my parents, and no matter what you tell your parents, they won't understand it. They still won't like the idea, no matter how good you sell the idea to them, and they also won't trust you. Your parents might trust you, my parents do not trust me, and The only thing you can do is to do it anyway and to lead by example by becoming successful. So yeah, this was a little topic that I wanted to share with you for a while, because it is a problem that I struggle with. The people around me don't understand what I'm trying to do. And yes, I hope these words will help you if you have the same problem. Yes, and as always, now let's stop talking and let's start building our dream lives.